Alright, I'm getting a bit of lag from this. I'm gonna... no, leave the stream. We'll see. I'm gonna close some other things, I guess. Should be good. I don't think we'll be having much problems. Many problems? Much English. Alright, I guess I'll take the red team if you can take the blue team. So starting off, we have the Dragon's Rage piloted by Zidon, which is I'm going to be sticking with. It is a Hwacha fish, Manticore heavy Hwacha on the front, and then on the left side we have a light carronade, and on the right side we have a light carronade. Pretty standard Hwacha fish build. Also for the red team we have the Athena, piloted by Arias. It is a Mobula. Bottom wings, on the left we have a Banshee, on the right we have an Artemis. Mid deck we have an Artemis on the left, Banshee on the right, and on the top we have a Hades.
Alright then, on the blue team we have the Tuna of Sea, piloted by Hellfire. On the... hang on, let me see if I can actually see these beauties. We have pair of Artemises, then Echidna, Hades, Whirlwind, and... That's... sorry.
Yes.
Mouse is being a bit of a nightmare. And second for the blue team is the Ligbgudl, piloted by Luosi. It is a blender fish with a flare gun and a flamer. I'm particularly fond of the flare gun, so these should be interesting.
Yeah, flare gun goldfish is interesting, especially on the right side. No, they have it on the left side, never mind.
It's surprisingly versatile at long range.
Yeah, a flare is always
if they
nice
just
to
manage
have.
to escape the arc of the front gun. A quick flame, or to give them something.
Yeah, it can be useful in combat. Yeah, Mobula can't always have a flare gun. You lose a pretty vital gun slot because you can like change. Artemises are great for changing range and such. Here we have some gunfire going on. So you don't really want to sacrifice a gun slot for a flare if you can help it. But putting a flare on a goldfish is interesting. I've done it before. Sometimes it's good because you don't always even use that left gun slot for anything. Tuna is taking some pretty big hits. Oh yeah, Zidon.
Okay, Tuna of Sea currently taking pretty heavy fire.
Yeah, Dragon's Rage has gotten behind the Mobula, which is not where they want to be. Hwacha fish isn't super dangerous against a Mobula.
Athena attempting to take on the...
oh, man.
Ligal. Athena currently taking a beating. Gun out. Nasty. Dragon's Rage moving to intercept.
Yeah, Tuna of Sea has killed the Dragon's Rage. No, Tuna of Sea has killed... turned. Vice versa.
Actually, no.
Yeah, LibGDL putting a pounding on the Athena. They might just trade kills here before the Dragon's Rage can come into
it
assist.
might break even.
Oh, wow.
There we are. The Dragon's Rage still has time to deal some damage.
Yeah,
Luosi not looking too wonderful.
Luosi is a pretty devastating 1v1 pilot. It's pretty hard to go up against him in any respect. So if you're really in a 1v1, if your allies way
Dragon
too
Rage's
far up.
balloon. Dear lordy.
Yeah, not looking good for the Dragon's Rage right now. I mean, Tuna of Sea got taken out really early in the fight by by just some amazing maneuvering by Zidon.
Okay, Carronade is down.
So I was expecting them to be able to take out LibGDL really quick.
But Tuna of Sea has arrived. They're still keeping the Dragon's Rage disabled.
Yeah, not much of a chance. I think because LibGDL could definitely kill them here. They might be waiting.
They cannot flee at the moment. There we are.
If I remember correctly,
this is quite formidable.
Yeah, this is going pretty well for 172%.
Indeed.
I was really expecting that fight to go on the other way. Dragon's Rage was
especially when the Athena got rear-ended.
Yeah, Tuna of Sea got taken out really early in the fight. I was expecting them to just focus on LibGDL, but Dragon's Rage was put way too far out. And just couldn't assist their ally.
Need to play a lot more defensively this time.
Yeah, it seems like the aggro didn't really work out for them. Even though they did get a kill, which is amazing. They were able to 2v1 like that.
Okay, Dragon's Rage moving to intercept. I just call it Luosi's ship.
Yeah, I think Luosi, if I remember correctly, names all his ships after like Linux files or something. I don't remember. I don't know.
Are you sure he doesn't just walk into IKEA and pick the nearest item and decide that's a ship name? That makes more sense.
Does sound like a table.
Okay, Tuna of Sea attempting to engage the Athena. The IKEA also engaging the Athena.
Yeah, Athena, or not Athena.
They were wise to use hydrogen.
Yeah, Dragon's Rage a little out of position to help his ally. They're dodging the goldfish for now.
It wasn't hydrogen. Yeah, it was.
But their balloon's been popped. They're dropping quick. Taking some pretty heavy fire.
Okay, Tuna of Sea is the easiest target. They're both moving up.
Athena taking some pretty... Oh, man. So, yeah, some major hits too. Hull break on the Athena.
Oh, this is going to be nasty.
Everything's on fire.
Dragon's Rage needs to step up his game.
Yeah.
Yep. Athena's going down. Tuna of Sea relatively intact.
Yeah, Dragon's Rage is making some pretty fantastic maneuvers here, but they're just not quite in the position to help their ally when they need it most.
Can't quite inflict enough damage. Survivability, however, top notch.
Okay, they're holding on for dear life.
Now
there comes that flamer back on.
Sort of.
Yeah, flamer's been disabled, so they have a second. Bumping the... Ooh, not a good place to get caught. Yeah.
This is a crossfire.
Now Dragon's Rage is all alone. Yeah, that flamer is brutal. If I am correct...
He can't flee.
Oh, and I'm not correct. A lot of the times Ryders will use incendiary carronades, which probably would have been a good idea here.
Ah, moving to flip. I expected some sort of last, banzai charge to weaken the mobula to ensure a kill next time.
It's pretty hard to get a mobula when you're getting pelted by carronade fire. But, yeah, this flamer...
A bit of idiocy, heroic idiocy.
Yeah,
he's got common sense.
I'm really interested in this flamer. I think the fire is really what's winning it, because mobulas are so susceptible to fire. You can't... It's difficult to kind of spray a mobula. It's really hard. Your rotations just need to be on point.
It is.
Yeah, so you need to put out fires all the time, and the mobula is so big, and you can't get to the components too quick. And Athena is in alone. That was not a good spawn for them.
Especially in a bloodbath like this.
Yeah. Now, the Flamer's fallen out of the meta recently, or I guess not really recently. The Flamer nerf was ages ago. But yeah, the nerf to Flamers, fire doesn't spread quite as well as it used to. But in this mobula-heavy meta...
Nasty with burst.
Yeah.
Although I see currently being used with grease.
If I remember the math correctly...
Classic.
If I remember the math correctly, I don't think burst really does all that much more damage. Although it is fun, I love burst Flamers.
It's the amount of ammo that matters.
Yeah, that helps. I know Exterminator ran the math at some point. Anyway.
It's all over.
Yeah, there was a 2v1 for Arias there at the
Impressive
last
win
kill.
by the blue team.
Or not Arias. Or Arias is the pilot, I guess. I don't remember what the ship is called. Athena. Yeah, not a great spawn. Not really much they could do. It was a rough map. But yeah, I think, like I was saying, I think flamethrowers are like a sleeper weapon right now here. And we didn't get any snow.
And I'm back just in time.
I was talking about the weather.
We've got rain. Want some?
In a stunning turn of events. Rain in the UK. Alright, I'll take red team. Rex, you can take blue team. So for the red team, we have the Triton, piloted by Arias. It is a carronade fish. Front gun is a heavy carronade. Left gun is a mine launcher, and the right gun is a Banshee, which is interesting. I like mine launchers. Also for the red team, we have Lethal Legend Zedon piloting the Dragon's Rage. It is a Hwacha fish, Hwacha on the front, and on the side we have two light carronades, both with greased again. Oh, and we're at a pause. Okay. So we have some...
On the blue team, we have the Authorial, which is a Spire piloted by Hellfire. The main weapon is a Manticore Watch. On the top deck are a Gat and an Artemis. On the bottom deck, alongside the Manticore, is a Banshee. It's quite a nice short-range brawler, although the addition of an Artemis means it has interesting long-range capabilities, enough to nip them in the engines. And as well, we have the orb by the heavy carronade, flamer, starboard side, and flare gun, port side.
Yeah, I'm interested in this. They did end up bringing the Spire, which is great. Very bold. I'm interested in the Artemis. A lot of ships will use a lot of Hwachas will use... Hwachas, oh man. A lot of Spires will use the double Gat with the explosive weapon on the bottom deck, so the gunner can shoot it between Hwacha reloads.
Indeed.
Now this Spire has an Artemis, which is maybe the right call to try and disable some of these heavy front guns.
very, very bold.
Yeah.
Especially since the other has a flag gun. Oh, they're engaged.
Yeah.
Short enough range for the gap.
I mean, an ITAC on the Artemis. ITAC's a great shot.
Sunstrom very eager with the gap.
Yeah. This is about how...
Triton currently taking heavy... Will the Dragon's Rage be able to intercept? Moving... Toriel?
Yeah, again...
Ooh, the engines are knocked out.
And then
Let's see how well they can defend themselves.
Oh, geez. Ethereal
Camping the hole, they cannot attack.
Hit pretty hard by the Dragon's Rage.
Lucy holding still. They are taking on the Triton.
Yeah, we have two fights going on.
The Triton is down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, LibGDL has ended up killing the Triton. Might be in time to save his ally, maybe not. Ah, almost dodged. Getting caught on a crane? Is there a crane here? No crane, just buildings. So many cranes. This is the map of cranes.
So they are quite even at the moment.
There's a crane back here. Maybe the other ship died on a crane. I didn't catch it. But yeah. Here comes LibGDL to... Oh, dodging that Hwacha fire really well. Didn't get a single disable off, which is not what you want, because the Hwacha reload is so long.
There we go, Dragon's Rage's balloon is down.
Yeah, if you miss that shot, I mean, that's basically a death sentence.
Not enough time for the Triton to move in. Surely not.
They ended up disabling the balloon somehow, and the flamethrower. Triton moving into support, yeah. LibGDL may go down here, it's possible. The 2v1 is unlikely.
It is quite possible. Although...
Yeah, there's the
Captain is kerosining.
Spire coming in trying to support.
It's too late for them to intercept, surely.
LibGDL holding on by a thread. Tanking like a pro and going down.
The GDL is down.
Not quite enough. Ethereal needs to get out of there. Yeah, that's basically... That very first engagement is really what happens with Spires. They're either...
They should be able to hold off with the foregun.
They're either alive or they're dead.
But they need to get into cover.
Yeah, some good disables on the Goldfish, taking out all their engines.
Hull break on the Triton. It's bought them some time.
Yeah, Spires... Yeah, Spires are either kill or be killed. Like, if you can kill them... if you can kill a Spire fast enough, they can't do anything. But Spires can just kill things so fast. They put out... maybe not more firepower than Mobula, but at least as much in a skinnier radius.
Okay. Just out of range to be massively crippled by the Watcher. And the LibGDL is spawned.
Somehow Ethereal got away. I think maybe the fish could have pressed their advantage, but it might have been tricky. I don't know if they could have.
Okay, LibGDL moving for the Triton. Both within sight. Yep, moving to intercept the Triton.
Yeah,
hull break, balloon down.
Heavy fire. Oh man. Ethereal has a hull break
and
too.
The Triton is down. Surely.
Not quite yet.
Clever use of the flamer. Oh, they could survive this.
Triton's chem spray, 20 stacks on the balloon. Yeah, I have a theory, which might not be true. That
they're moving in for the kill.
Maybe a lot of NGs these days are not quite up on their chem spray cycles. That might be correct, that might not. But with fire being way out of the meta, except with the Banshee,
Dragon's Rage
pretty easy to get lazy.
Too low to escape.
Yeah, both ships just on the ground. Just that juggling with the balloon.
That's the problem when one team has
good.
That's the problem with the Carronade. If you're down, you're staying down.
Yeah, there goes Triton dead. Dragon's Rage is now alone.
R.I.P. Triton.
Yeah, even after the heavy Carronade nerf, it's still such a powerful weapon.
And they're dropping.
It's kind of hard to see what's going on here.
And they're opting to grind.
Yeah, Dragon's Rage on the ground.
Hey, solid, it works.
Continually getting popped. Not really much of a chance of escape.
No.
Let's think get just a clutch disable here.
They are tanking that hull.
Unlikely. And down they go.
Fabulous.
3-2 for 127%. Oh, it looks like Arius has disconnected. I thought it said ahead.
Despite the losses, Arius... Oh, there. Zidion's maneuvering has been rather decent. He has been surviving the longest. He's always been the second target.
Yeah, Zidon's positioning is pretty... I mean, just really good. And he engages pretty well.
Nice just to sneak through and get a few shots in. Although overall survivability, not too great when there's a couple of heavy guns aimed at you.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, Triton has consistently been the first to go down. I don't know if that's the pilot's fault or not. It is really hard for a carronade fish, because with a carronade fish, you really just got to get up in their face. And this is not quite the build you want to go up against when you just need to get right in their face, because the Spire can put out so much firepower. LibGDL's disables are just on point. They get the balloon pops, and then
the Triton doesn't have the most crippling power with the side guns. Yeah,
that's true. They can't really... It's tough to really poke at them and then move in for the engagement. They do have that mine launcher, which I don't think they've used.
True. But by the time they're ready to mine, once they're within range, it's a bit too late.
Yeah, none of the NGs have...
Alright then, and the action begins.
Although Tora has burst, which is interesting. I guess they're doing burst mines? Maybe burst Banshee? Wish you could tell what was loaded in guns from a spectator. Oh well. Alright, so here we go. Authorial and LibGDL doing the counterclockwise circling. Flare goes out, thinks that's the first time we've seen that flare used. They haven't really needed it so far. So they might have just eliminated it themselves.
Oh, now they've spotted the Triton.
Looks like Dragon's Rage may be attempting a flank.
ITAC internally debating giving the Artemis a go. Is it worth it? Is there a building in the way?
Oop, here comes the Watcher.
To hell with it.
Yeah, Watcher from the left side, getting a lot of things disabled.
With the GDL try to intercept. Oh, engaging the Triton. Authorial.
Yeah, Authorial taking a little bit of a beating. Nothing major yet.
I don't know.
Pretty devastating disables.
Permahull damage, Ram. Well, they're currently out of the fight, so that's their intention.
Yeah, LibGDL not really in a position to support his ally right now, just trying to keep Triton away.
Dragon's Rage trying to finish.
As a Spire, you probably want to face a Watcher fish more than you want to face a carronade fish, so maybe LibGDL has the right idea here, but... Still, not really tough to 1v1 a goldfish when they get the jump on you, at least a Watcher fish like that.
So far, LibGDL has advantage over the
Just
Dragon's Rage moving to intercept.
LibGDL doesn't really have any place to back up to.
Indeed.
Trying to run forward.
Won't be able to manage around.
Whole armor going down. Banshee's going out on the LibGDL.
Ooh, engines down.
Yeah, no turners.
At the moment is backed into a corner. Can't really fire back.
There you go. They got their turners back up. Just for them to go down again. Whole armor dead. And down he goes. That was a really good engagement for the Sushi Ryders.
It was well coordinated.
Yeah, Triton was able to hold his own against the LibGDL for a minute. Then Dragon's Rage was able to 1v1 the Spire. I think that's the optimal position they want to be in. Because once LibGDL is able to just roam free and get the disables that he wants to get, it's basically game over for the Sushi Ryders. But if they can keep him locked down, the Dragon's Rage can... I think the Dragon's Rage or the Triton should be able to 1v1 that Spire if they can get the jump on them in the form of a flank.
Their survivability is definitely noteworthy.
Yeah, they're doing pretty good. Looks like they're moving in for an engagement.
Authorial and LibGDL moving in for the Triton. They know when the prey is injured.
Authorial is spotted. It looks like they're...
Dragon's Rage gaining altitude.
So they're maybe trying to go in for a pincer, but LibGDL is spotted though. Alright, here it is.
LibGDL going for Triton, Authorial going for Dragon's Rage. Let's see, round 2.
Ooh, Triton getting just bullied into the ground. Bumping all the terrain. Well,
managing to attack the rear.
Oh man. That was a really fast kill.
Within range for the Manticore, annoyingly enough. LibGDL now moving into the Dragon's Rage.
Yeah, LibGDL just up and
this is payback.
destroyed the Triton. Just caught him in a bad position, knew that their balloon was popped, knew that they could bully them into a corner and ram them against a building until they died.
There we are. We are in prime ramming territory.
Dragon's Rage is desperately trying to escape. It's tough to do without a balloon. Lib to DL.
Authorial taking
too
their
far
time.
away. Oh, the bump!
Couple of
the
shots.
bump. That's going to cost them. That might cost them the game right there. If they can get away that bump.
For those
Desperately
engines.
trying to get engine disables. Yep, there go all the
RIP
engines. All the little Deb engines. All gone. Hull brakes going
No
out.
way the Triton can stop this.
Oh, they were so close. I think that bump cost them. Triton is back in to support his ally.
If GDL's balloon down, same for the Tritons.
They might be able to do something here. Dragon's Rage, Hull Armor down, Hwacha going out, Banshee's going out, Artemis is going out. And that's it.
Good game.
Yeah, not
Better
bad.
than the last one. It was quite close. They definitely managed to pick themselves up, the Sushi Ryders.
Yeah, that was really well done. No new ships.
No alliance.
No alliance. It's supposedly coming out soon. Anyway, we can talk about alliance later. For the red team, we have the Athena, piloted by Arius. It is a Mobula on the bottom wings. On the right side, we have a Banshee. On the left side, or reverse that. On the left side, we have a Banshee. On the right side, we have an Artemis. Mid deck on the left side, haha. On the left side, we have an Artemis. On the right side, we have a Banshee.
Oh, you can finally tell right from left. He's a big boy.
Yeah. And on the top deck, we have a Hades. That's the gun. Also Xenodon DC'd again. Oh, hey, a Galleon. Look at this. For the red team, we have the Duel of Fates, piloted by Xenon, who has disconnected but seems to be back. It is a Galleon, as I said. The heavy guns on the left side are a Lumberjack and a Heavy Flak. Light gun on the left side is a Hades. Rear gun is a Flare. I prefer the Harpoon, but you know. And on the right side we have a Hwacha and a Carronade.
On the blue team, we have the Tuna of Sea, piloted by Hellfire again. On the bottom side, on the starboard side, we have an Artemis. On the port side, we have a light. Top side, starboard side, Gat. Top side, port side.
Sides are
gas.
confusing.
And top... Oh, wait, that's an Artemis. And top deck, Hades. And fourth ship, we have the Libatike, Libat Chikibri. On the deck port side, we have a Hades. Rear gun, they have a Flag. Port side, bottom gun, they have a Lumberjack and a Typhoon. And on starboard side, Heavy Carronade and what? Basic long-range slash versatile.
Yeah, pretty standard meta Galleon. These are basic. This is basically a mirror match, I guess. Mobulas are a bit different. The Galleons are identical.
Those Hades shots.
Love Galleons. Luosi, amazing Galleon pilot. I don't know if I've seen Zedon's Galleon.
Okay, Tune of Sea going for the Athena. Duel of Fates also going for the Tuna of Sea. Seems the hot target.
Yeah. Galleon's just soaking up
Athena
damage.
shots missing the Liber.
Athena has taken a hull break. Oh, and eats a... No, almost eats a flak. Yeah, Athena getting pelted. Not in a good
they
spot
are taking
here.
it from the Liber.
Yeah, Duel of Fates has been popped and is now out of arcs from their ally, or to support their ally. Athena needs to
They
get
cannot
down
support.
and into cover. Like yesterday. Duel of Fates trying to pop up to support their ally.
Tuna holding intact, giving
Flak
it all
shots coming in on
Duel
the
of Fates
Athena.
moving into position.
Tuna of Sea raising up, trying
Although
to get
could
their
it be
cover.
too late?
I think Athena can probably hold
Liber
on.
keeping it cool. Moving on to the Duel of Fates. Athena trying to gain altitude.
Yeah, no hull breaks for the blue team right now.
Holding on, waiting for repairs. Liber engaging the Duel of Fates. Missing shots nicely. Oh, they're taking a nasty hit to the balloon. Athena's balloon down.
Yeah, this is Athena taking some pretty heavy fire.
Liber taking a chance to engage the Athena. Tune of Sea distracting the Duel of Fates. Duel of Fates, ooh, hull break.
Yeah, some pretty heavy hull breaks on
Very
Duel of
bold,
Fates.
rising.
Oh man, that is a lot of damage on Duel of Fates.
Athena's down.
Yeah, there he goes.
Duel of Fates taking blood. Lovely shots from the tuna.
Yeah, Duel of Fates desperately trying to tank, not working. Looks like we're having some pretty heavy connection issues.
Great, it means I passed on my lag virus. Players are going to wake up covered in sores.
Dear. Oh man, all these titles are reminding me. Did I get my Blood and Breast title? Do I get a Blood and Breast title? Oh, you should have one too, Rex, if you get one at all. Darn it.
I beg your pardon?
You should have a new badge, I think. You played in the Blood and Breast, didn't you? Or maybe that was Aerotech.
I believe so, yes.
I think you did sometimes.
One or
Yeah, you
two
should have a fancy badge. I forgot to tell you.
Oh. I'll just stick with Zelda. Because if there's something I do, it's just run around and scream and do things with such conviction.
That's why we keep you around. Yeah, look at that. You got that empty
In the
slot.
cage.
Should definitely put your Blood and Breast badge there. Anyway. Just bragging about how we got 3rd place. We're the best. Number 1. Well, number 3.
Don't
but
underestimate
number
the
1.
bar. No.
Number 1 clan that starts with B.
Number 1, 3rd place.
Yeah, 3rd place. We got 3rd place. That is our clan.
Liber Cheeky Breaky and Tuna potentially managing to flank. If they manage to keep up.
Now this would be a good spot to engage. So much cover
This is an
around
interesting
here.
map, to be honest.
Yeah, right at the refinery, I'm still not super familiar. What is this place? Clash of Black
Well,
Cliff.
as a capture the fight, well, as control point 1, it's fine. But in deathmatch,
Deathmatch is very interesting because there's a lot of areas for cover. Oh man, what is this? I found an area that I'm interested in. I should play around.
did you
with
find Narnia?
it. I think. Oh, wouldn't that be great? Like if they added a map, right? And there was just a secret entrance in it to a whole nother map. That would be great.
No, if that were accessible in-game by other players, it's like, teleporting custom Counter-Strike and TF2 map. Or
Yeah, no.
surfing. That's surfing in Goyo.
It would be kind of like that. Like there's just like maybe a rock, like a hollowed out rock, like a cave, and you enter the cave, and then you're out in like a totally different map. I mean, it would be terrible because like no one would ever find each other. But
In before custom maps are added to the workshop.
I
Stop
would.
giving them ideas like...
I would.
Okay.
I would not mind
Athena and
custom
Duel of
maps
Fates
if we
peacefully unaware, still hunting. Liber and Tuna, fairly far behind, but they're patrolling. All it takes is one spot, and then things will get nastier.
Yeah, this is a weird map that I'm still not super familiar with. I mean, I've played it enough. I don't think I have my 30 matches achievement done. Oh well. But yeah, there's a lot of places to engage. A lot of people.
Some nice cover.
A lot of people like to fight right around where the Sushi Ryders are right now, where the red team is. Just this area. I've seen
Frankly,
a lot
it's a good spot to hold back, and if you camp in there, you're sorted.
Yeah, it's not bad. There's not a ton of cover. There's some.
No,
You can use the rocks.
There's enough to snipe an approaching team.
Yeah, it's not
Pop in,
bad for
pop out.
snipers. It's not bad for snipers if you can
Crippled.
overwhelm your enemy, because like I said, there's not a ton of places for cover. There's a few if you're smart, but they're still hard to get to if you're getting hit by enough fire.
This is like some sort of Taoist saying. Always keep a mountain between yourself and the enemy.
And everyone just doing the counterclockwise loop around the map. Never a clockwise.
Well, they've got to engage soon.
I don't
Got to
understand.
start hunting.
Don't understand why it's never a clockwise loop. It's always a counterclockwise loop.
I'll have to check some psychological studies for that. We should yield some interesting results. Okay. It seems they're moving into defensive position. Some cheeky bugger's been watching the stream.
Ho-ho. Now, it's a pretty... I think this is probably a pretty fair assumption. You can see things through the clouds. Red team doesn't have a... No, they do have a flare. And yeah, there goes a flare.
Athena rising, trying to get a sight.
Yeah, both teams have flares. Not a lot of flares going out, though. Yeah, they both have a rear flare on the Galleon.
Ah! Daniel said it's never clockwise because of Galleon's light side gun.
Yeah, that's a good point, I guess.
I'm having some trouble with stream, by the way.
I don't think so.
There we are. It's returned.
There you go.
Ambush at Blackcliff. Exactly. This is an ambush map.
Yeah, if you can get the jump
Okay, Libo eventually moving into sight.
Just running around the mountain. Here they go. Athena.
Stick on the Benny Hill.
Oh,
there we
no.
go.
This is not good.
Athena and Libo.
Duel of Fate's too far away to support their ally.
Moving into Arc. Duel of Fates. Surely they can't flank. Tune of C giving Libra a bit of a hug.
Might be able to.
Bit of an airborne hug. Oh.
Yeah, Duel of Fate's
being careful. Oh, they have a sighting.
Maybe in a good spot to
though?
get a kill here. Just a sneaky
They could potentially
kill.
cripple the tuner. Missing shots on the tuner. Tuner's balloon quite down. Oh, he needs a couple more hits. No, they've got the Athena. Tuner very confident, moving in, getting the kill.
Yeah, just taking heavy fire. Duel of Fate's not quite in the position to support.
A very heroic attempt by the Duel of Fate.
Yeah, sometimes when you go for a flank...
but ill-fated.
Yeah, a lot of times when you go for a flank, if you're just a little bit too slow, stuff like that happens.
Timing is the thing Zidion needs to work on, but otherwise... Hey, at least he's the second to die.
Yeah, it was a... Yeah, it's sometimes you just need to make those calls.
Libo's balloon down.
Almost worked out. Unfortunately, with this mountain,
damage?
you can really just negate all the cover if you just keep going
Indeed.
forward. That's another issue with Galleons, is they're a little bit immobile. It's hard to keep arcs and also approach your ally or your enemy at the same time.
Duel of Fates tune at sea engaging. Battle of the Alps.
Not quite in a position
Athena
to fire.
spawned.
Yeah, Athena unspotted,
Athena
putting
engaging
shots
the Liba.
on the... Are no ships spotted, or...
At present, unspotted, taking pot shots. But they don't care. They want to stop Luosi from getting on the duel. Tuna FC holding fairly well. Good use of
Yeah,
evading the heavy weapons. Bloom's not looking too fabulous. Liba taking some damage.
Sorry for the jittery stream. I just tapped out to look at it. Not sure what's wrong.
Athena not giving up, despite a gimpy balloon. Hull break. Ooh. Surely they can get onto the arc. Just about managed it. But then again, they are within crushing arc.
Oh, they might...
right behind the leap.
Yeah, the BTK may be able to put their close range side on
Have a chance
that
to do some
Mobula. Which is not what they
If they
want.
could
Yeah, there it goes.
turn... Now this gets messy.
Duel of Fate's still
Tuna trying to engage the
support
Athena. Duel of Fate's really trying, bless.
There goes Athena, bumping. Backed up just a little bit too far.
Athena's on her last leg. Duel of Fates can't do much other than what? Can't properly incapacitate when the ally is so seriously damaged. Athena's holding it well, though.
Yeah, Tuna FC taking some shots, nothing major. Duel of Fate's just trying to split. And this is the thing where I was talking about where it's hard for a Galleon to keep arcs. Because if Duel of Fates moves to get closer, they lose arcs for a second. Or just for all the time they turn your position.
True that.
Yeah, so Athena's
down.
Athena out of range to be supported by their ally.
Duel of Fates slinking back into the mist.
Yeah, this Mobula is a bit more. It's a bit more kill
And the
oriented
Liba sustained minimal damage.
with the light black. And are we getting slow mo here? We might have been.
They
earlier.
are on the hunt. Although the Jewel of Fate should be able to hide appropriately. Juno FC was tagged, Athena being very bold. They do not care. They will attack and
Ooh, yeah, this is
they will
really
fight till the
bold.
end.
This is either going to pay off or
As in,
not pay
wow,
off.
they could have avoided it. Got a tag leg. No.
This
No guts, no glory.
This is an interesting call.
Taking hits from the Liba. They are trying to ram. God bless them. Jewel of Fates almost entering on.
Yeah, this is an all-in tactic.
They couldn't manage to score a kill this time. Nope. Athena
Yeah.
is ooh down. Good game. The Sushi
Yeah.
Ryders are kicking themselves tonight.
Sometimes that's just what happens. Like, you need to go for the big plays. Sometimes the big plays pay off. Sometimes they don't. 5-0 for 170%. 172%.